So, now I guess we can go on with the entertainment portion. And now we're just about set up. So, let's see, I have to get my stuff together. That means when I found out that we had to hold the microphones, I realized that I needed 3 hands. But I guess not. I'll do it this way. Now, am I close enough to you? Because you got that stand. Now, okay. I want to tell you about this. In the first place, if you're inclined to throw tomatoes, after this is over, throw money instead. We need the revenues, number one. And number two, I understand from the price of tomatoes that money is actually cheaper. So just throw money. Okay. And the second thing is that I have to acknowledge that in the musical portion of this, which is a tune, is actually a little tune that my dad wrote. And he wrote a song, and the song had 3 basic tunes to it, and I'm using, he had 4 tunes to it, and I am using 3 of them. And the name of the song was, well, Here Comes Her Pappy with a Gun. That tells you. I modified it, and Dad, I don't know, he may roll over in his gravy after this is over, or he may want to throw money too. I don't know which one. But are you about ready? Good. Let's see. I guess I need to put this on. So, now you're in. Okay. Give me. Yeah. If there ever were a choir that could push the bar much higher and could sing Handel's Messiah just like angels from above, then the answer is quite tidy. That one group of notoriety is so angelic that it must be the Messiah Choral Society. But in order to obtain a clear perspective and dispel any conjectured mystery, then one must have a mandate or directive to learn a little history. Well, way back at the start of the 1st century, a man named Jesus lived, gaining notoriety. And he grew up pretty fast, mostly with tranquility, till he started teaching people how the way things ought to be. And he healed the sick and helped the poor from their bad misery, which was okay till he butted heads with the authority of the keepers of the temple. Yes, until eventually they jeered at him and mocked him, and they hung him from a tree. But they really didn't get him, because although he died, you see, he rose up and became the king you thought he would be. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh. What did I forget? Oh. So. Oh dear. Well, no, I So 16 centuries then went by, so rapidly they seemed to fly, and followers of Jesus spread the word far and wide. And then Handel the composer had to shore up his composure, writing oratorios and setting opera aside. So he wrote Messiah in then right from the get-go, It became a hit and handled it quite well. But our choir works very hard to get it right, so the process is a must to tell. Oh, that's right. Way back long ago and far away in 1973, it was 11 years, a long time ago, to lay it out executively. A man named Bill Jarvis thought it would be good to have a Messiah choir to be singing in the hood. So he got our group together and to suit it to a T, he thought that he should name it Messiah Choral Society. So the years went long and he sang the song in concert with an orchestra, not a sing-along, and the soloists were great, and before too long, the audiences grew. There was quite a throng. As the time went by, something went quite wrong. Our leader got older and he had to leave, causing a vacuum so big it was hard to conceive. But 25 years ago, eventually there came up our fearless leader named John Sinclair. I say, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey! Well, John, he had this vision for our choir, that he'd make us the very best that we could be. And he raised the musical bar so much higher. How he does it is a must to see.
Oh, Christ, again.
Like this. John takes up the baton and he waves it through the air in a way that spins your head and messes up your hair. He makes us pronounce our vowels in a peculiar Anglican way, and he makes us spit out our consonants so it's clear what we gotta say. We gotta stare at him real hard, and you know we better not blink, and we gotta spin our breath, stay on key, so you know that it will not sink. The soprano's gotta sing it straight so to keep himself from warbling, so they won't sound like a bunch of pigeons, which could start the audience to chortling. And the basses, they can't be woofers, they sound like Yosemite Sam. And the alto's got to be silky smooth like peanut butter and jam. While the tenor's got to sound like Dracula and simply must not croon or sound like a bunch of coyotes that are braying at the moon. This seems like too many details, but when all gets said and done, we give the most kick-butt concert there ever was under the sun. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, no, not again.
It's been 25 short years, and through blood, sweat, and tears, we've been putting on our concerts to the wave of John's baton. And we'd always have it be that way. We'd sing Messiah every day, with John Sinclair directing as the years go marching on. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're not going to have a vote whether Dad throws money or rolls over in his grave. So, thank you very much. Melissa Weissman, guitar. Liz Turner. Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Is that it?
So, I think with that having been done, we will go on to the awards program. And I think that I'll probably have to